Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a video to demonstrate how to lower when you're using an auto-locking Munter hitch. There's not any videos that I've been able to find that demonstrate this, and so I thought it would be worthwhile. I've been seeing people ask in comments on other videos how to do it, so I'll show you the methods that I know, and hopefully you find it useful. So the first thing we need to do is tie our Munter, lock it down. And then, for the first method, take another locker, clip it through the load strand, like so, and then take it back through the heart of the Munter hitch, right here in the middle, and lock that down. And then now what we can do is we're able to belay like normal, and it auto locks. So if you weight it, it'll lock. You can belay. It's a little cumbersome, and it auto locks. So now, you can still see, in order to release this, you would just unlock this bottom carabiner here, and even under the tension, you're able to get the load strand back out because it's not really weighted there. It's not tensioned there anyway. And then from here, if you just flip this carabiner through your master point, now you can lower. And also probably you should at least consider putting a third hand backup on before you get to that point, which I didn't do, but you probably want to. That's the easiest way. If you're going to use the auto locking Munter, that's the best way to do it. The second method is a bit trickier, and I'll demonstrate that now. Okay, so we have our Munter master point reestablished. It's locked down. This time what we're going to do is take our other locker, come back through the master point here, and then you're going to just clip it to the back side of the load strand. So these two tongues here, the furthest one from you, clip it through there like that, and now lock it down. And now, just as before, we're able to belay, and it auto locks. Belay, auto lock. Belay, auto lock. This is a bit cleaner, so it's better in that capacity than the other one. It doesn't flip the carabiner around in a weird way. It's just going to butt right up. But the problem here is it's much harder to lower in this configuration because you can't unclip either of these because they're both under tension right here in the middle. So there's not a quick way to do it. I don't even know. I've never actually tried doing this with a person. I don't think I ever would, to be honest with you. This is just not a method. But considering there's no videos on this, this is what I have found. Basically, you can't do a normal load release hitch, right? Like normally what you'd want to do is put like a clem heist or something on this, and then you would take your cordelet and do a Munter mule overhand to a higher point, so that way you can ratchet the slack out here, have a bridge, and then that way you're untensioned and you can release whatever you need to do. But we can't do that because this is constantly under tension, so there's no way, like I can't take this and lower anything to release the slack. The only way I can release the tension here is the pull on this strand. So you basically need to set up some sort of haul, like a 3-to-1 or a 5-to-1 or 6-to-1, whatever it takes, to get this off of here. The first thing we're going to do here is put a little Munter mule overhand in. So we already have our Munter, so we'll add the mule, and we'll add our overhand just to give us a nice hard point. And I can go hands free. The next thing we would do is put a clem heist or whatever your preferred friction hitch is on this load strand. I prefer clem heist, but you can use Prusik or whatever you want. Non-lockers are fine for this. Take one more non-locker and go to the back side of the shelf or any higher point. And then we're going to take the back side of our climbing rope here. I'm going to come through our clem heist, come back over to here, and we've got got our little improvised half-assed 3-to-1 system. Last thing you need to do is put a third hand on. Auto block is fine. And then just make sure that that works before you do anything. As always, lock your carabiner and give it a test. See that it bites. It does. Great. So now all we have to do is suck up slack, pull, suck up slack, pull, suck up slack, pull. Let your third hand hold the weight, and you can see we are now loose in here. So you can actually just sort of adjust the slack through here. Unlock your carabiner on that back side of the load strand, and now we have enough slack to pull it through. Sometimes the nose of the carabiner gets stuck, which is really fun. And there you go. And now we're through. So now at this point, you can start to lower. And then once you verify that everything's working okay, you can take that mule out. We can take our 3-to-1 out. You can leave this one in if you want a little bit more friction. You don't have to. Either way, suck up all that slack, and then you can lower away way harder. And that's how you lower with an auto-locking munter. Obviously, the first way is way easier. The second way is a little bit cleaner at the master point. I'd probably use that if it was a very easy... I mean, first of all, you'd only ever use this if you forgot your belay device or you dropped it or something. So it's handy to know this just to have as a backup option. The second technique I would probably only ever use if it was like just a really, really easy climb where I didn't think my follower was going to fall. Something, 5'4", something, whatever, slabby maybe, I don't know. If I did think there was any possibility that they might fall and weight that rope and not be able to unweight it, then I would always just use that first method because it's just so much easier to lower. But either way, just, try not to drop your belay device and do things the right way. But if you like this, like and subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out for future videos, and let me know if there's anything specifically you want to see. And if I know anything, I'll make a video. I don't claim to know everything. I'm just a recreational climber. So I'm just sharing whatever knowledge I come across and what I've taught by other guides and things like that. So thanks for watching, and see you soon, I guess.